Okay, good day. I hope you're doing well. We're finally beginning to see some spring weather. I on last Saturday, I've reached an age where I just wake up around 5:30 every morning, no matter when I go to sleep or what I'm doing, whether it's a work day or not. And so last Saturday, I said, you know what, I'm up. I might as well just take the dog and go for a really nice long walk. So I went up to Rogers Reservoir, and it's wonderful because I was the only person there. There was nobody else but me and the birds and the squirrels and the ducks, and it was just so peaceful. It was just a fantastic time just to get away from all the bleeping notifications on my phone and all of the screens and all of the demands on my time and energy, and just spend time with the Lord. So I took my Bible with me. I just opened to a few random places to see what devotions or where the Lord led me, and maybe see some material for devotion. So I came across Psalm 62, which I want to read it all of to you right now, but I want to just then focus in on a couple of verses because it was just a wonderful reminder to me of God's favor and his provision for us. So, Psalm 62. My soul waits for God alone. For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He is only my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. How long will all of you attack a man to batter him, like a leaning wall, a tottering fence? They only plan to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence, for my hope is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. Our God rests on God rests my salvation and my glory. My mighty rock, my refuge is God. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Those of low estate are but a breath. Those of high estate are but a delusion. In the balances they go up. They are together lighter than a breath. Put no trust in extortion. Set no vain hopes on robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart on them. Once God has spoken, twice have I heard this, that power belongs to God, and that to you, O Lord, belongs steadfast love. For you will render to a man according to his work. What just a wonderful blessing of a psalm that just gives us all a bit of um, comfort and protection in times where it can be just really challenging and really hard to get by, and just keep focused on the goal. Um, and obviously King David felt like that on so many occasions, and you can just tell from verses 3 and 4. How long will all of you attack a man to batter him, like a leaning wall, like a tottering fence? I know all of us have had times like that where we just feel besieged on every side. Like we just can't get away. We just can't seem to catch our breath. There's always something demanding us, and we try our best to meet that challenge, and yet somehow we feel like we're falling short. Well, it's times like that where you just need to take a breath, and you need to remind yourself, even if you only have 30 seconds, that God has got this. Just like it says in this psalm, power belongs to God. To you, O Lord, belongs steadfast love. There's nothing here on earth that can defeat or block God's protection, God's love for us. And even though you might feel at times like it's just too overwhelming, I can't make it through, just just put one foot in front of each other. Again and again, the Lord is going to give you the energy and the strength to make it through. Just focus on whatever is in front of you. Deal with it as fairly as you can. Don't have any ego about it. Like it says here, put no trust in extortion, set no vain hopes on robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart on them. Because really, it's up to God. God is going to be the one that sees you through the challenges and trials of life. It's not riches or any worldly thing or whatever. It's going to be God. And so I just hope and pray that you find passages like this in Scripture, that you spend time in the Word, and that you just remember that this is just part of the worldly condition. You're going to deal with trials, you're going to deal with challenges, but find the time to spend with God. If you can't make it out of your house, have a part of your house where you can go and spend time in. If you can't find time to study the Word, listen to it on your phone, or even just keep a couple verses close at hand that you can just look at from time to time. Don't get disconnected from any of this. And my prayer for each of you is that you spend this time with God. You spend time in His Word. You don't need to get like a really detailed reading plan necessarily, or spend a lot of time kind of looking up derivations of words and concepts and all that. Just spend time with the Word and just let it kind of soak in. So that's my prayer, and I trust all of you will have a great week, and we can see each other next week. Thanks. God bless, and take care.